So I got one of these Kasa outlet plugs that was not working. These are the Wi-Fi connected plugs. They're pretty cost effective, not very expensive to buy. But if they fail, I did some work here to open up the container that it's housed in. And I wanted to show you how that's set up in case you're trying to open yours up, because they're not easy to open up, let me tell you that. So first off, you've got a screw here on the back. You need to take that screw out. Pretty simple deal there. Just going to unthread it, take it away. And then this is how it separates. The whole base of it comes out from the top like this. But what's holding it in on all four sides, all four corners on both sides, you've got these plastic bracket pieces here, and they're going to be hooked into some tabs that stick out here. And these are on both sides. So when it's in place and locked in, they don't want to let go. So you're going to have a tough time trying to pry it from in here to get that to give you some flex there so that you can get these disconnected from those little pieces there. So locked in really tight on those. The only way I was able to do this is I squeezed it really hard from the middle, and then this buckled here on this side, and then I just kind of pried it around. But it was not a good move because it really damaged this thing beyond repair. So what was going on with mine is it looks like this capacitor here had disconnected. So when I looked at the two connection points, they aren't touching there, not both of them. And then also when I squeezed it together, I believe, I separated this one here from the board as well. You can see that that thing jumped off. So that was from the squeezing that I did. So don't do that. You know, you can, now that you see what's inside there, I mean, I didn't have a clue. You can get your pry bar in, hopefully through this edge or through this edge here, and work your way to the sides to get this to free up. Also on this end here, there's another one. So you've got, this is the button side right here. That one does not have a clamp on it. That's probably why that's the portion that buckled when I squeezed it. But there's one right here too. So on three sides, you've got to deal with these. So this is pretty much a one-way trip for this device. When they put it together, they click it in there, and they're not really wanting you to open it up again and see what's going on in there. But if you need to do it, then that's one way you can, is work these three sides and try to get that to come out. But be careful, because right along the edges is where you got these capacitors, these other pieces that could be damaged if you squeeze them and push them off their mounts on the main board. So, hey, I hope that's helpful, just to learn a little bit about what's inside one of these Kasa plugs and see how to open it up. And in my case here, this one just going to go straight in the trash. But hey, hope that helps. Have a great day.